Easy Bottoms! No, whoa, you look great. Call me Winnie the Bottoms. Okay, huh? And this is Triple! Step! Avocados! Oh, wow! It's dinosaurs again! Wow. Oh, boy! And we're Crush Cards! Hi, team! Happy Monday, my dandy dokas! We have another installment of Dinosaurs, but today it's Dinosaurs, but different.
So the last few builds of Dinosaurs that we have put up on the channel have been the going first version. Dinosaurs is notorious for going second, breaking boards and just OTKing your opponent with absolute ease. However, we were a big fan of just showcasing different versions of the deck, which can go first, set up the barrier lock, sit on Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and a Herald to give you some protection, and then just win the game on the next turn. However, in the last few weeks, there has been a brand new tech that has emerged in the Dinosaur strategy, which allows the deck to go first and second, requires 0 bricks as opposed to the 3 or 4 that we were playing before, has the same exact consistency level, if not more. It gives the deck a ton more utility and just allows it to do what it does best. So we figured we would bring this version to y'all just so you can see exactly what the brand new tech is and keep an eye out because dinosaurs are on the rise.
Basically, all this video is we're not playing the bird lock anymore. We're playing different dino stuff. They still go burr. Not much has really changed, just some consistency issues. This isn't the best version of the deck, nor are we saying it's the only version of the deck. We're just showing you a version that is very much showing up in the recent meta, so keep your eyes peeled.
It's also really good to note that this deck does get a ton of support in just the next couple weeks in Lightning Overdrive in the form of Scrap Raptor. If you thought Dinosaurs was a great combo deck now, wait another couple weeks and the deck is literally just out of this world.
So if you're looking to pick up Lightning Overdrive and get your hands on some Scrap Raptors, feel free to check out the link in the description box down below for big3deals.com. Use the code CrushCards5 for 5% off your entire order. Shipping and tax included for the US and Canada. They are having some issues with shipping to Canada right now, so if your order doesn't go through right now, don't worry, they're working on fixing it. But for all my US friends, you can get it right now. They have booster boxes galore if you want to pre-order with our code. It helps the channel and it helps you save some money.
So before we get into this video, if you guys are not already a subscriber, feel free to go down and hit that subscribe button, throw this video a like, and put in the comment section down below what card in this deck you think is actually going to get hit or what card is worthy of getting hit, because this deck can't go untouched for much longer.
What's getting banned, folks? We also have an Instagram. It's at CrushCardsYGO. Feel free to come give us a follow if you want to hang out with us a little bit more and see some behind the scenes stuff. We also have a super wholesome Discord community. It's absolutely bopping. We do remote duel tourneys every week and I am in there all the time. If you want to make some new friends, that's the place to be. And then last but not least, if you want to further support the channel, we have a Patreon. The side decks go up here just like this one. Will be going up on the channel. All the bloopers at the end of the month. Exclusive rewards, merch, mystery boxes, you name it, it's there. I definitely recommend checking it out, but if not, that's okay. We're just happy you're here to do some more dino stuff because that's what we're all here for, right? More dinos. We all know what the dino cards at this point, so we're not gonna sit through and baby all this. We've got 87 dino deck profiles if you want to see more in-depth responses, but we're just gonna get into it. We're gonna breeze through this team. All right, ready, set, 1, 2, 3, rah!
So starting off for the boss monsters, the reason that this deck is just like absolutely incredible still is because we were playing double copies of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I mean, I don't really think we need to explain this card. It's a 3,500 beat stick. Quick effect to Book a Moon the entire field by destroying cards in your hand or on the field, and you just get pluses off destroying babies. Like,
and then you do damage for 1,000 each.
This
so,
card's
yeah.
insane. Like, this card is literally just the reason that the deck is just nuts.
He goes burr.
It is a dino deck, so you have the benefit of being able to just main deck one copy of Dino Wrestler Pankratops.
You love to see it. You can search it, which is the best part.
You can only play one, unfortunately, but if this deck could play multiple, I would 1,000% play multiple.
Woohoo!
Maybe this card could come off if they ban any other cards. Just kidding, it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Starting off with probably one of the best normal summons, if not the best normal summon in the entire deck. It's Soul Eating Oviraptor on normal or special summon. This card will search any dinosaur monster from your deck to your hand, or it will Foolish Burial any dinosaur monster from your deck to your graveyard. It also has the additional effect. You can target one other level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster on the field, destroy, and then special summon one dinosaur type monster in your graveyard to the field in defense position. This card can special back a UCT, this card can special summon back Pankratops, or it can just get you any other extender that you need. And then for probably one of the best extenders in the deck, we're playing the one copy of Giant Rex. When it's banished, it special summons itself. Every single turn, you can just loop this card. That's why you only play one of it.
The best part is he's an if, not a when, so he will never miss timing. Yay!
And then we're obviously on triple copies of Miscellaneousaurus. Misk is literally just your protection card. You discard it from your hand, and then for the rest of that main phase, your dinosaur monsters are literally just unaffected by everything. Like, this is probably one of the most broken cards in the entire archetype. And then it's obviously just an extender now because you can banish it or any other number of dinosaur monsters in your graveyard, and then special summon a dinosaur type monster from your deck with the levels of the monsters that you banish. So when you banish itself, you special summon the next card. And that's double copies of Animador and Archosaur. This card is literally what made dinosaurs super relevant again, because when this card is normal or special summon, you can destroy a dinosaur type monster monster in your hand or on the field, and then add double evolution pill. This card is a level 1. It is now an official starter of the deck. This card is very, very not budget, but unfortunately, I really do think you cannot play this deck without Animador and Archosaur.
Yeah, a lot of people ask us what a budget alternative is. If you want this deck to be like the most viable that it can be, there is no alternative. Unfortunately, this card coming out made the deck the meta deck that it is right now. So it sucks, but I mean, you can certainly hope it's going to get reprinted in the Megatins, which is a pretty fair bet, to be honest. It came out in Echo, so your hope isn't lost. Feel free to go pre-order from Big 3 Deals if you want to get the Megatins. You can get a whole case for like less than 180 bucks, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty cool.
If you are on a budget, you can play this card at 1, but the reason we play it at 2 is because you do need to special summon it from the deck off of Misk. So if you open the 1 copy, that line of play is completely dead, and you are severely limited to what you can do with the deck then. And then for our baby lineup, we are on triple copies of Baby Sarasaurus, and then the 1 copy of Petite Pteranodon. Literally just not a hard once per turn. Whenever this card is destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you special summon a level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster from your deck. You can use every single one of these every single turn, all the time, a billion times a turn. It's literally ridiculous. I think banning Baby, limiting Baby maybe, is even just the way to go to hit this deck.
And then Petite is literally just kind of like a worse version of Baby. If this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon a level 4 or higher dinosaur type monster from your deck, but it cannot attack this turn. It just gets you Pankratops. That's literally it.
And then moving off to our hand trap lineup, we are on triple copies of the Gamma and then the 1 copy of the Driver.
I was gonna say you're the pilot of this deck, but when this guy's always in your opening hand, it's really the driver of the deck. You're not the pilot here. He's the captain now.
I know this may seem like a very small hand trap ratio, but we do have the side deck which will be up on Patreon in the next day or so. In this deck, Blinding Second plays a lot of cards that allow you to break boards. Dinosaurs just kind of breaks boards in and of its own nature. So playing Gamma is one of those cards that it just helps you stop your opponent and can just end turns. And it also has a lot of synergy going first because a lot of cards in this deck search or activate in the graveyard, so you won't have anything on field. So Gamma can just protect you as well. And then the 1 spice of the deck now that allows us to go first is the 1 copy of our artifact Scythe.
Ah, yes. The spice of a dash of cinnamon.
For anyone who is unaware of what Scythe says, is that you can set this card from your hand to your spell trap zone as a spell card. During your opponent's turn, if this set card in the spell trap zone is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon it. And then if this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot special summon monsters from their extra deck for the rest of the turn. This card literally just creates a lock where your opponent cannot special summon from the extra deck. You typically will have a conductor and then some other form of interruption on the field, just ensuring you are automatically winning the game. And then moving off to the spells, we are on triple copies of Lost World, obviously, the 1 copy of Terraforming, and then we are main decking the 1 copy of everybody's favorite, Mystic Mine.
Who's ready for Ultimate Rare Mystic Mine in OTS 16? I am. You got scared for a second, didn't ya? I'm just kidding. I know everyone hates the card.
And then moving off for the spells, I feel like these are just kind of super generic. For our dinosaur cards, we are on triple copies of Fossil Dig and then double copies of Double Evolution Pill. Fossil Dig is literally just your Rhoda for the deck. It's not a hard once per turn. Add any level 6 or lower dinosaur type monster from your deck to your hand. And then Double Evolution Pill just allows you to cheat your boss monsters out of your deck for like freaking free. It's literally, this card is insane. And now it's searchable, which is why we only played 2 copies. Because once again, if you open 1, you always want to have 1 live in deck.
I would say this is a lot like E-Call, but I don't know what E-Call does. I don't play Heroes, and I'm pretty sure they both just search stuff. So E-Call.
And then for more consistency cards of the deck, we are on triple copies of Pot of Prosperity. This card is just absolutely ridiculous. You don't really need your extra deck, so being able to banish 3 or 6 and then just excavate the top 3 to 6 cards of your deck and see whatever you need really does increase the ceiling and just the overall consistency of this deck as well.
This card's really cute in the deck because it's like you're excavating for all the little fossils of the dinosaurs, because dinosaurs don't exist anymore, but this deck lets you feel like you're digging up their little bones, like Misk, because it's all bones. Friendly reminder, this isn't budget. But you can play Extrav if you want. That's the budget alternative, is Extrav. Isn't that sad?
And then there were a few flex spots in the deck, so we opted to go with triple copies of Dark Ruler No More. As this deck does blind second, it doesn't really matter if you can't OTK your opponent. You can break their board with 1, maybe 2 cards, and then set up a board in which ensures that they can't play on the following turn. This could be something like Lightning Storm in the main deck to either deal with back row or to deal with face-up attack position monsters. But drawing those for like your 7th, 8th, or 9th turn or something like that into that long, grindy type of game doesn't really get you anything. So we decided to main deck Dark Ruler because Dark Ruler is always live, and your opponent, if they do happen to rebound, Dark Ruler just shuts their board off again and allows you to just re-break it over and over again every time you can top deck this card. And then because we chose not to main deck Lightning Storm, we did choose to main deck double copies of Cosmic Cyclone. We just want to be able to deal with back row in the main deck and have outs to any problematic spells or traps. And then the 40th card in the deck is the 1 copy of Called by the Grave. You just want to have consistency and ensure that your play is resolved. Off to the extra deck, obviously we're playing the 1 copy of the Link Rebo and then the 1 copy of Secure Garda. etc. This just allows you to get to your ultimate conductor super fast. And then the Link Karibo is like really good because in the mirror match you can just tag out the token for the Link Karibo and not have to worry about that stipulation as well. And then for our links, we're on the 1 copy of Nightmare Phoenix, the 1 copy of Pentastack because it literally just allows you to push for game when you shouldn't be able to, our 1 copy of Lambda because we are playing Gamma in the main deck, and then the newest card is our addition, which is Artifact Dagda. Dagda says that when an effect of another card on the field is activated, quick effect, you can set 1 artifact monster from your hand or deck to your spell trap zone, but destroy it during your opponent's next end phase. So this just allows you to set Scythe directly from your deck in your combo. And then for our rank 4s, probably one of the best utility rank 4s that I think this deck always has to play is the 1 copy of Abyss Dweller. We are still on the 1 copy of Evil Zordalka, and then we are on the 1 copy of our number 60 Dragaris because this allows you to double the attack of any monster on the field that you're choosing. The 1 copy of Tornado Dragon because it allows you to pop your own Scythe, and then the 1 flex spot, I chose to go with Castel because it's a win, so it allows you to play around the barrier statue, and we're not playing Unicorn, so this is kind of like your extra deck Unicorn that's like an Xyz monster because you can detach 1 material from this card, target 1 face up monster on the field, change it to face down defense position, or detach 2 materials from this card, target 1 other face up card on the field, shuffle it into the deck. So it just allows you to book or send back into the deck. These next 3 cards are only relevant for the side deck, so shout out to Patreon. We're playing the Little Baby Shadal package here. Moving on. The last card in the extra is the 1 copy of our Psyframe Lord Omega. I feel like this list is pretty self-explanatory. The Dinosaur deck doesn't really change all that often, but let's get into a test stand and showcase what this new version of the deck attempts to do. So here we are, we're just going to shuffle real quick and then just demonstrate exactly what this deck can do. Obviously, everyone knows what this deck can do going second, but we just wanted to showcase what the Artifacts package is capable of doing going first. So we're going to couple one of these. Alright, we'll allow our opponent to cut.
Oh boy, I'm so excited. I wonder what dinosaurs will do this time. How will they make me lose faster?
We'll see. Misk, perfect. Fossil, wow, full combo. Dark Ruler, Ovi, and there he is. Every opening hand, everyone's favorite card.
The captain of this ship.
So here we're gonna Fossil Dig, grabbing our baby Ceratosaurus. And it is good to note real quick, just before we move on, we did open a going second card, and then we obviously have like full combo in hand, so like, do we really need to explain what this deck would have done going second? So anyways, we're just gonna activate the Misk effect in hand, and then we're gonna banish the Misk, special the Archosaur, Arch on summon, we're gonna pop the baby in our hand, search our double evolution pill, and then baby, just gonna special Ovi effect. We're gonna grab another baby Ceratosaurus here. Now we're gonna normal summon the baby, we're gonna do the good old Ovi pop baby, special baby effect. Here we're gonna grab our giant Rex directly from our deck. Scooch over some zones here. It's a little chaotic on the board. Now we'll link our Animadorn into our Link Karibo, and then we can link for 2 into our Artifact Dagda. Now we can just set our double evolution pill, activate the double evolution pill, chaining the Dagda. This will set the Scythe. Obviously we'll banish our Link Karibo and our giant Rex, special summoning out our ultimate conductor Tyranno. This then allows us to trigger the Rex, bringing it back. And then here we'll just overlay for our copy of Tornado Dragon. And this is going to be our end board. So we have a conductor, we have a baby to pop on our opponent's turn to extend even farther. We have a Tornado Dragon, which is going to pop the Scythe, which will then send the Scythe to the graveyard, and then Scythe will trigger, special summoning itself in our opponent's standby phase, locking them out of their extra deck. Obviously, you have to detach to do that. And then we have 3 cards in hand, one of which is a starter, one of which allows us to kind of recuperate if our opponent does manage to break our board, and then good old faithful.
We know that not a whole lot has changed in the Dinosaur deck, and it doesn't really change that much anyway. We kind of just swapped 1 Floodgate out, which was the Birdlock, for another one, which is now the Dagda Scythe combo. But this just adds a little variation to the deck until Lightning Overdrive drops in a few weeks, and we get Scrap Raptor, which just adds a whole new level of whack to this deck. You can kind of pick and choose how you want to play this deck. I think this version is a little more powerful right now, just because the Birdlock is kind of everywhere now, and like it seems like every deck, so everyone kind of knows how to counter it, so it's not as powerful as it used to be, whereas the Dagda version is just a little more spicy, a little more of a surprise inside. But we just wanted to show this version off. We're not trying to say this is the best version or anything. We just wanted to put this out there so that y'all knew what the new combo was and what could be sneaking up on ya. Because it's not birds now. Now it's little weapons. They're coming for you. But that's it. This is just a fun video. We wanted to show you guys what the new kind of update was. Keep you guys on top of things because we care. We want y'all to know the absolute best. But make sure you check out big3deals.com. Order all your sealed product. Feel free to check out all of our socials in the description box down below. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure the notification bell is on so you know whenever we upload and you're part of the sub squad because we are the best team on out here and you know it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We love you. You matter. And we will see you guys on stream tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hope to see you tonight.
Bye.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Hi, Bottoms. You kind of had my voice for a minute there.